Hi everybody, it's Lee here from GivePenny. This is a very quick overview of how the campaign editor works on GivePenny. On the right here, we have in mobile view the campaign page with all of the elements already in place, from fundraising totalizers and frequently asked questions through to whether you've activated leaderboards and everything in between. On the left here, you have an interface that allows you to, one by one, change the elements live on the campaign page here on the right. So, for example, I could change the headline from Songs for Ukraine to Music for Ukraine. The interface won't does its best to stop you making mistakes. So if I try and come out of this after making a change, it will prompt me to make sure that I want to save the changes I've made. So I'm going to stay on this occasion. When I hit update, it will save. And if I need a little help and I want to understand what I'm being asked to do, then Penny here is there to help. So let's quickly save that. And it's a question of methodically going through each of the sections on the left until you're happy with your campaign. Elements of note: you have the ability to add a Facebook pixel ID, and you can change the featured image which appears on mobile, the banner image which appears on mobile and on desktop, banner video. You can choose what statistics you'd like to show, so the fundraising total, but if you were running a campaign that was based on people running, you could also display their running miles or kilometers as an overall total. You can activate leaderboards. We have different types of leaderboards: individual, fundraising, and activity-led leaderboards, as well as the ability to group fundraisers together. So whether they were fundraising in honor of the region that they're from, so the north, south, or east or west, whether they're fundraising for a particular department in a hospital, or even on behalf of a university, you can also activate those types of leaderboards. You can add your brand colors, and it changes elements on the right here, like the join button and the background, as well as the icons in the how does it work section. You can then start to think about what features you'd like on fundraising pages, so challenge pages, in this challenge features section. So we can turn Spotify playlists on as an option, make them optional, or turn them off. You can decide whether or not you want the page publicly available or not. You may want to play with a draft. You might want to only have a particular corporate partner taking part in a challenge, so they have to know the link rather than allowing the rest of the public to take part. You can decide what individual fundraising targets people might have, and the challenge start and end dates. So for things like virtual marathons, you can say, I want everybody to fundraise all the way through their journey, but I want their miles to count between the 1st and the 31st of the month. And this is where you would pick the challenge start and end dates for that. You can decide what fundraisers will be able to measure. And that's where you're talking about the distance they're traveling and tracking, how long they're doing something for. So it could be running for a number of hours over a given month, the number of steps that they might be tracking using our Fitbit integration, or even manually counting things like the number of days they might go without coffee or chocolate, however insane that sounds. You can add milestones to fundraising pages as a starting point. So this is where a fundraiser can ask their friends and family to pledge a donation against a specific goal. You can start to configure emails, create groups, add data tags to the campaign, and then decide to delete the campaign altogether once you're finished. So hopefully that's given you a very quick overview of how the campaign page works. Thanks very much.